Yesterday, we broke our truck.
So when we bought this truck, we knew there was going to be problems. And one of the things that happened on the way home through mountain passes and just a really long drive, it was like maybe 3.5 hours. The last probably 30 minutes was steep, heavy mountains. And while we were driving, all of a sudden smoke started coming out into the car because we have holes in the floorboard. So anything that comes out, smoke that comes out under comes up and into the cabin. So I saw the smoke, immediately stopped, looked down underneath and saw that it was coming from the drive shaft. I blew air, to kind of see where it was originating from, and saw that and realized that the cross joint on the drive shaft had shattered and the bearings were out. So this means that it is spinning around and getting hot. So we had to drive really slow all the way here. And we were like, you know what? I know I'm gonna replace it anyway. Let's get the vehicle down there and try to get it to the finca once, just for fun. The second time we headed down to the finca, we were just going to pick up some paint and the drive shaft snapped. So I went to a Repuesto and bought another drive shaft from a different car, and I'm gonna see if I can get it to work. You guys, this truck has been jimmied back together so many times. I'll show you in a second what the drive shaft looks like. Okay, you guys, so this is the drive shaft that fell off. This is the cross member that overheated. It won't even spin now. I can't even move it. And if you look here, this is supposed to look like this new one. As you can see here, it's supposed to have a pin that holds it in place, not welds and a washer. On this one, we have a washer welded on, and you can tell that this was cut, put on another shaft of a different vehicle, and welded back together. So this is not the original drive shaft. This is a one that allows for change, so that when you're lifting a vehicle and it goes from this to this, you're able to get that distance that you need. So what we're gonna have to do is take this one, cut it here, take this one, also cut it here, and weld the other one on. In the US, we have pick and pulls, places where you can go in and you take your part off of a junkyard vehicle, and then you take it up to the counter, they charge you for it, and you walk out. Repuestos are the same thing. Repuestos are the same things, except they have, instead, they take everything off and you just walk in and tell them what you need and they pick it out and give it to you and you leave. So we took this and cut it off of here and had it put on this one. So now we have a working part again.
It's a foggy, rainy day here in Costa Rica, so we are going to be taking up some of the wood that we painted here at the house to the finca, and we're going to take some of the unpainted wood that's already at the finca and paint it inside the bus, since we probably won't be able to do much work outside today. Okay, so we're just moving the wood and putting it in the truck to take to the finca, and
that's not a friendly guy right there. That guy will kill you.
Okay, we are wrapping up for the day. We were able to get 12 boards painted, and we have 2 more right there that are ready to go. And the rest of that is what Justin brought from up the road. But there's plenty more to do. at least for now, he can start building with what we've painted, and I can keep painting these while he's building, and I'm sure on the next run we'll bring up some more wood. So we're getting a good system down, I think. So we're up at the finca today. We thought we were going to be working in the rain because it hadn't stopped since yesterday. But it looks like there's a part in the clouds and we're going to get a little bit of sunshine. The sun didn't last long. It's raining again. So I think Justin's going to play the cards he's dealt and build in the rain because we have to get this roof built. Because rainy season's here and we still have leaks on the roof in some places.
Today is raining and I don't like being in the rain, so that's why I'm just like being inside the bus, okay?
Looks good to me. Yeah. I don't think it needs to be any more angled than that.
No more, not more that way?
No. That's perfect, I think.
Today, we tried to get some of the A-frames on so that we can get this thing moving. We still have some supports to put in, but I wanted to move forward on that just to kind of get a look at what it was going to look like. To show you guys, we have these coming off and they come past about 2 meters on both directions. So we might have to make a longer roof later on, but for now it'll cover the windows and we can take them out and not have to worry about the rain. So little by little we're making it. And these posts are strong. And they should be able to hold our weight because we're going to create a floor right here where we get a view out of the pasture. It's beautiful. everybody. Whew, it was a scorcher today. Super hot. Sun was out. I was on the roof laying down on that metal and it was hot. But look, we've got most of our roof up all the way to like the back third of the bus. The other side is done almost to the very end, just a little bit left. The bus is now like shaded. We can drop the windows, but you can see right there at the top of my bottle is like a gap in between the sheets. I'm gonna put a triangle shaped topper on the center there, and then we can leave the windows open because there'll be no rain on the bus at all.